Today.
I was a twin, and I got my foot lodged in my mother's rib cage. That caused some congenital birth defect. I was born with dislocated hips, feet, and knees. My mom likes to say that we were wrestling around in the womb. When you're born a little different, kids can be mean. If you don't let them get to you, it makes you stronger. And because of that, it's probably made my life better. My mom always said the best thing for me was growing up with a twin, because I had no choice but to compete with him. I've always had a competitive side, and poker was one of the only sports I could do. It was something that definitely got that competitive edge out. So you have a shot to win the main event of the World Series at this age and this times, it's pretty exciting.
And Dean Hamrick with a real shot here at the $9 million. This is the second year in a row he has cashed in the main event.
Good hand, though.
This is my twin brother. Just looks like he's 50.
Dean just one of 37 players left in the main event. The chip average is $3.7 million, and the lone lady left in the event, well above that right now, Tiffany Michelle with $6.5 million chips. She's a certified massage therapist, too, as well as a pretty good poker player. Joining the featured table now, the trucking account manager from St. Louis, Dennis Phillips, who was a chip leader earlier here on day 6. Action is on Christian Dragomir, who also was a tournament leader for a little bit. Looks down at 10-8 offsuit.
Well, at least that's better than the 10-4 he beat Phil Hellmuth with.
And he will limp in for $30,000. Tiffany Michelle in the big blind with Queen 8.
You and me?
I guess.
Friendly check.
Okay. Thanks.
Checks are option. Battle of the blinds. Flop is deuce 8-6. Each pair they're 8. Tiffany has Christian dominated.
I wonder if Phil Hellmuth is keeping up with Dragomir's progress online.
Dragomir bets $125,000 and a friendly call from Tiffany. Turn card is an ace. Michelle still ahead. Dragomir doesn't shy away. Bets $175,000.
Dragomir leads out again.
Michelle with a call.
No hesitation from Michelle.
Keep betting.
Bring on the chips, Michelle says. A king on the river gives Michelle the check mark. Dragomir checks now.
Christian finally puts on the brakes.
What are you going to call here? Fine.
$500,000 from Tiffany Michelle.
At no point of this hand did Tiffany Michelle believe she was behind, and she was right. Dragomir has said he has trouble playing against women.
I just can't see how can I lay this down. I want to win one, Otherwise, I'm just taking...
Otherwise, you're a sissy.
No, it's not about that. It's about winning one, When you play poker, from time to time...
Then win one. Then win one, buddy.
Nah, I'm not folding. I'm not folding.
Is that Romanian for I'm calling?
He does call.
He does make the call.
I just have a small pair.
What pair is that?
You're first, and you show
I have an 8.
She shows the 8.
Wood with?
What's the kicker? Oh, that's a better kicker than Christian had.
Was that a bluff? It was a value bet. It was a value bet.
I just didn't think you had an ace or king, really.
Tiffany Michelle takes that pot, just shy of $2 million.
Dragomir's thinking women.
Dragomir takes a hit. Tiffany Michelle continues her climb towards a chance at World Series history. Back inside the Rio, Brandon Cantu has been moved to table 2. Instead of dealing with Nikolai Losev, he gets to play with Mike Matisow.
Cantu's playing a lot of hands. The mouth is not.
Heads up, Matisow leads pocket 7s to Cantu's king 10. Flop is deuce 6-4, 3 small cards. Matisow has the lead. He bets $300,000. Cantu lays it down.
It's a pretty good flop for this hand.
That's it.
That's a pretty good flop. That's a pretty good flop for that hand.
I promise if you put him to the test, he would have mucked them 7.
You think?
Could he have taken the big raise right there? I don't know. Could he have taken the heat?
Could I have? I told you I'm not folding anything to him if he comes over me. I already told you that.
Cantu's got quite a reputation.
You think that I don't have balls? I'll show you balls.
Where are the balls?
I'll show you.
The mouth is back.
Yes!
Nearby, that's Kelly Kim celebrating, and with good reason. He just flopped a nut flush against Andrew Roskam. Roskam pushed all in after flopping top pair. Kim called. Roskam needs help to stay alive.
Roskam, a 26-year-old pro from Cleveland, is going to need runner, full house, or quads, or he's done.
Turn card now. Pairs the board. Roskam still with a chance.
Lon, the first runner's always easy. The second one is the tough one.
That's the one that gets you.
Well, Roskam will need a jack or a 9 to stay alive.
All right, now the river card. It is a 6. Kelly Kim will take that hand and eliminate Andrew Roskam in 37th place.
Kelly Kim making some noise here, and he's got a rail full of noise over there.
What's up?
Kim takes that 5 million chip pot, and he's sitting pretty right now. At another table, Dean Hamrick is watching tablemates Peter Neff, who is all in, and Daro Suharto. Suharto's ace-jack dominates Neff's ace-9. And here's the flop, and Suharto pairs his jack to take a bigger lead.
Now Peter Neff needs runner to stay alive.
Turn card now. 8 of diamonds, and that's not going to do it. Neff drawing dead and eliminated by Suharto. Neff, a 22-year-old from Los Angeles with his first World Series cash. It's a good one.
Boy, these payouts are getting serious.
Suharto, the Toronto accountant, now at 4.3 million chips. All right, let's get back to our featured table. Tiffany Michelle sits there, and she's given Christian Dragomir all the poker trouble he can handle.
5 million.
Keeping track in your head.
Yeah,
How many of these are yours?
I haven't lost a chip to someone else than yours. You're the only one I'm losing
You should
chips
play
to.
pots with me. I'm a magnet for your chips.
Yeah,
I have a crush on your chips. Or they have a crush on me.
maybe.
Tiffany feeling it right now. Seems awfully impressed with herself.
All right, action continues at this featured table with the blinds at 30 and 60,000, a 10,000 chip ante from each player. Joe Bishop looks at Jack 10 offsuit. Bishop limps in for 60,000.
On day one, Bishop got food poisoning on the dinner break. Pretty much spent the last 3 hours of the day in the bathroom getting blinded off.
Action folds over to Dennis Phillips. King tray of diamonds. And a raise to 310,000 from the big blind.
Phillips immediately announces himself to this table with a big raise from the big blind with King Trey.
And Bishop makes an immediate call. They'll go heads up. The flop is 4 queen ace of diamonds. Phillips flops the nut flush and checks.
That would be a fortunate flop for Dennis Phillips.
Speed limit.
More fortuitous actions as Bishop bets into him for over $500,000.
Yeah, that would be an unfortunate semi-bluff from Joe Bishop. And Phillips, what do you do? Just move from St. Louis to Hollywood? He's acting like he doesn't like it.
All right, a call from Phillips. And now the turn card is a king. Oh, that's cruel. Bishop turned the ace-high straight, drawing dead.
What a disaster card for Joe Bishop. He hits the joker, and the joke's on him.
Phillips checks again.
Let's do it again.
Bishop says 550 again.
Did you mention he's drawn dead, Lon?
He's drawn dead, yeah.
He's drawing very dead.
550 from Bishop. And a raise now from Phillips to 1.25 million.
Boy, things got very serious around this table in a hurry.
Call.
And Phillips thinks, thank you very much.
And this is a tough path that Joe Bishop is going down.
All right, river card now is a deuce of spades. Phillips check the flop and the turn. Not going to check this. 1 million chips.
Phillips value bets his nut flush, and grim reality is setting in on Joe Bishop.
This would just be sick. God, did you have it the whole way? Did you have it the whole way?
Bishop realizing Phillips might have flopped the flush.